Welcome back, basketball fans, to another exciting edition of the Ibetcha Salute the Capper NBA Prop Betting Show. I'm your host, and today, we're diving into the prop bets for tomorrow's matchup between the Orlando Magic and the Brooklyn Nets. It's going to be a great one, folks, as the Magic look to extend their impressive season while the Nets are trying to build on their 3-game win streak. So, let's jump into the action and get you some winning picks for this matchup. First, let's break down the game itself. We've got the Orlando Magic sitting pretty at 13-7, sitting in third place in the Eastern Conference. They're coming off an impressive run, winning 9 out of their last 10 games, and they've been clicking on all cylinders, outscoring opponents by nearly 5 points per game this season. Their defense has been a huge strength, allowing just 102.9 points per game, and they've shown they can close games out in a big way. Meanwhile, the Brooklyn Nets have had an up-and-down season, currently sitting at 9-10 and in 8th place in the East. Despite that, they're on a 3-game win streak and will be looking to extend it tomorrow. But, the Nets have struggled in Eastern Conference matchups with a 3-9 record. Their offense, while putting up 112.4 points per game, has been inconsistent, and their defense has allowed opponents to shoot a higher percentage than they would like. The opening spread for this game is set at Magic -4.5 and now sits at -7.5 with the news of Dennis Schroeder's injury. So, can the Magic cover the spread and keep their momentum going, or will the Nets continue their hot streak? Let's take a closer look at some key matchups and player props to help us make some informed decisions. Key player matchup: Franz Wagner vs. Dennis Schroeder. Now, let's talk about the key matchup in this one. All eyes are going to be on Franz Wagner of the Orlando Magic and Dennis Schroeder of the Brooklyn Nets. Both of these players have been crucial to their team's success this season, and they'll be looking to outplay each other tonight's game. Dennis Schroeder has been ruled out of tonight's game due to injury. Wagner has been a revelation for the Magic, averaging 23.3 points, 5.4 rebounds, 5.7 assists, and 1.9 steals per game. He's been a versatile scorer, capable of hitting shots from all over the floor, and his ability to create for his teammates has been huge for Orlando. Betting insight: look for Franz Wagner's points prop to be a popular one here, but Dennis Schroeder's assists and points combo might be worth considering as well. Given that the Magic are allowing 102.9 points per game, Schroeder's offensive contributions will be missed this game. Secondary player props: Jalen Suggs and Cameron Johnson. Now, let's take a look at a couple of secondary players who might be worth considering for props tomorrow night. With Schroeder out, Cam Johnson will have to step up for Brooklyn. Jalen Suggs of the Magic over his last few games, has been hitting his three-pointers at a solid rate. His points prop could be a solid option here, especially since Brooklyn tends to give up points to opposing guards. On the other side, Cameron Johnson of the Nets is someone who can really stretch the floor and has been hitting from beyond the arc. Johnson has averaged around 13 points per game this season and is capable of going off for more on any given night. Betting insight: for Jalen Suggs, look for his points prop, 15+ points. For Cameron Johnson, 3-pointers made or his points total could be the way to go, especially with Schroeder ruled out. Team betting trends. Alright, now let's dive into some important betting trends for both of these teams this season to help guide our picks. For the Magic, they're 10-3 against Eastern Conference opponents, so they've shown they can compete within their own conference. Orlando has also covered the spread in 7 out of their last 10 games. The Magic have a 9-1 record over their last 10, and their defense has been suffocating, holding opponents to an average of just 98.3 points per game during that stretch. For the Nets, Brooklyn is 5-5 in their last 10, but their offense has been humming, scoring an average of 112.4 points per game. The Nets have struggled against Eastern Conference foes, going just 3-9 in those matchups. Their defense, though, has allowed 115.5 points per game over their last 10, so it's safe to say they haven't been great at stopping opposing offenses. Game prediction: take the Magic on the money line versus Brooklyn. Orlando's defense and overall play have been strong, and Brooklyn's been playing better at home, but ultimately Orlando should pull it out in the end. That's all for today's Ibetcha Salute the Capper NBA Prop Betting Show. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe to the channel.